Hey, you big bloody beautiful bastards, here's me face. A finger-licking spicy story has landed on my desk from Arizona in America. It's a story with themes such as overreacting, overreaching, and oppressing. The main character is a 78-year-old grandma and former restaurant owner called Norma. Back in March this year, she got arrested for feeding homeless people in Bullhead City. Bullhead City, Arizona. Well, we appreciate the heads of bulls. Yeah. Anyway, all the cop footage has been released and the story is transparently out there now. So let's do a good old juicy web-based critical analysis of the shitstorm. Play.
My name is Norma Thornton. I live in Bullhead City, Arizona.
Okay, so I've made contact with the lady and a gentleman that was here. I went up and talked to her. I said, what are you doing? She goes, I'm just bringing the transients some food. They're hungry.
Yeah, so...
What the fuck is a transient? I have to go to Google already, 1 minute into this video, and search what is a transient. Let's have a look at that. Bloody Google. There it is. And... transient. What do we got? A person who is staying or working in a place for a short time only. Why do cops have to use inhumane language all the time just to get through the job? Like, do you really have to think of every civilian as a piece of shit? Anyway, I won't get hung up on every word. Semantics.
I just got a very... I'm not on speakerphone, right?
Yeah, you are. I'll take you off.
Oh, hey, the old worried about being on speakerphone.
I'm not on speakerphone, right?
He's about to name names, isn't he? Bloody Tomo really wants the old Sheila arrested and put in the slammer for feeding hungry bellies. And as you know, Tomo throws really good barbecues. We always get invited, the misso, the kids. He knows how to slow cook a brisket. He provides drinks. He's always generous with booze. And he also gives us that $100,000 cash bonus when we do whatever he says. So I'd really like to keep participating in all of those things. That's probably what was said.
I think this is a PR nightmare, but okay.
That's a good level of self-awareness. That's nice. That's a cop that's got some integrity and discretion there, doesn't it? I mean, I'm going to tell you, it'll be a PR nightmare. Ozzy Man might do a video on it soon. We don't want Ozzy Man to do a video.
Here's the bad news.
Uh-oh.
You're under arrest.
I am?
Yes, for violating the city ordinance. Good news is, all I'm going to do, get your fingerprints, all that stuff, and I will bring you right back here.
The city of Bullhead has made it a crime to feed the needy.
Technically, I'm supposed to be handcuffing you and everything too, but I'm not going to do that because I don't think you're a hardened criminal. I don't think you're out to hurt me. I'm not out to hurt anybody.
That's just a very sad interaction for a while there, isn't it? The cop knows she's not a menace. I mean, she knows, old Norman knows she's not a menace. It's purely a clash of values and ethics going on. No, it really is. Like, around what to do with the most poverty-stricken, down and out, fucking transients, members of society, people in society. And one side with the values to not help or assist the fucking down and out people also is the side that has the power to tell authorities what to do. So that's just sad. That's a very sad interaction right there.
Just so you know, you are under arrest. This is an arrest. You must go to court. Do not come back into the park and feed people. If you do, you will definitely spend the night in the jail in Kingman.
What bullshit. What? I'm getting to the age where I get angry about paying tax now. I'm at 36 years old. I'm like, what do I pay my tax for? Well, as a taxpayer, is this what it goes towards, is it? Is this what it goes towards as a taxpayer? I mean, I'm not paying the IRS because we've got a double taxation treaty between Australia and the America. But you know what I mean? It's like, you know, in Australia I get fired up because I don't, yeah, but no, fuck me, that's bullshit.
I had a restaurant for a very long time and I worked restaurant work for quite a bit. A friend of mine had been volunteering making food for the homeless and asked me would I please be interested in serving food one day a week. And I found it very exciting and so volunteered. This gave me purpose.
Good on you, Norma. Yeah. Good on you, Norma.
I started out a wonderful day. I had good food, made up for my for the people down at the park. I just finished up serving approximately 26 or 27 people. And the very last person that come through, I literally was scraping the bottom of my pants, finished off the food, gave him, and as he was walking away, these two police officers drove up, Bullhead City Police.
You know who's the transients? Cops. People in a place for a short time and then they fucking move on. Oh dear. Norma was required to go to court for the crime of feeding the hungry. Did someone call the cops on Norma, you reckon? They must have. How annoying is it to start thinking about that phone call? Yeah, hi, there's people in the park right now, and they don't look very nice. They're near our dream home that we paid millions for. They're not wearing Gucci or anything, so yeah, old Norma is also feeding them? Can you go crush that? Okay, thanks, bye. Fuck off.
Finally, the day came to come and talk to the prosecutor person. And then they would set a date for criminal court.
Norma was threatened with 120 days in jail, $1,431 in fines and fees, probation up to 24 months. Bloody hell. As I said, this is a story of overreacting. It genuinely is. This is not why governments, police and laws exist, whether it's America or Australia. Why do these institutions need constant reminding as to why they exist? Your departments are there to serve people. All people. Serve, not crack down on petty, trivial shit like humans feeding one another. Disregard status and class, socioeconomic standing. People feeding one another. Why does that need a chokehold put on it? Pun intended, because she's feeding, choking. Bullshit, though. Don't think I can handle seeing Norma cry today. I wasn't ready for that. I'm not. You got me. You got me.
Thought of people being hungry. I mean, I'm not making a big impact.
Oh, yes, you are. Yeah, you are, Norma. You are.
But at least some people have enough food to survive. And I can't even imagine living in this country and being hungry. To be told that you cannot feed the hungry, regardless of what the circumstances are, it's sad, but it makes me really, really angry, to put it bluntly.
Let's get fired up. Let's get fired up, everyone. I want to get fired up. Fired up for Norma. Hashtag fired up for Norma. After her hearing, a local reporter approached Norma.
After the court, this reporter sat down beside me because I was sitting right on the brink of tears. And he sat down, talked to me a little bit, and he said, may I take your picture?
Those 90s styles recliner chairs are so fucking comfy, by the way. But yeah, video.
He asked me a few questions. The day after, the front page blasts across, grandmother arrested for feeding the homeless or something like that.
Good journalism. I know journalists aren't considered cool these days, fine. But yeah, no, yeah, that is top-notch journalism.
I'm never going to stop feeding them. Never.
Bullhead City dropped criminal charges against Norma but threatened jail if they caught her feeding the hungry in parks again.
I am still able to serve people. It's not ideal. There's no tables, there's no grass. They get their food and they just sit up against a fence that gives us some shade. When I was serving in the park, word would get out that I was serving, and it was much easier for people to get to me and to the food. We always kept the park clean so that the place is always left as clean or cleaner than we arrived.
Oh, it was one of these people here. It was one of them. One of the bloody kayak wankers. They're the ones that called the cops on Norma, I reckon. Or whoever is in that mansion at the top of the frame there. Was it the mansion wankers that called the cops? You pompous assholes. No, I better not. Objection, speculation. I'm not starting a witch hunt. I don't want to dox or swat anyone in Bullhead City. That boat, though. Look at that boat. Whoever owns that boat probably did it. They were like, our park isn't a public diner for pavo transients. Pavo's a pretty Australian way of saying poverty. But no, look, it's not a witch hunt.
Nobody camped in the park, lived in the park. The city has made it very clear that I can have a party and host up to 100 people with no consequence at all, so long as I am not feeding the homeless.
Bullhead City. I'm gonna say it. It sounds like a place that's full of bullies. The city is attempting to remove the homeless by making it criminal to share food with them bastards. Norma simply wants to help those in need without being harassed by the city.
I am not enabling homelessness. I'm enabling these people to survive.
Fair enough. Well, that's it. That's the story, everyone. I thought it was worth sharing. Give Norma a big bloody thumbs up. Leave a hearty, lovely comment in the comments section for her, which is down underneath the video player usually. And Arizona should feel very watched right now. Let's make Arizona feel watched, like the supreme leader in Iran feeling watched, and Kanye feeling very watched. Iran, Kanye, and Arizona should all feel very watched right now by people. But yeah, have a great day, everyone, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.